Hello, everyone. It's Dr. G. I hope your semester is going well so far. It's been so much fun getting to know you a little bit better, reading your activities, watching your introductions. It's just been a real pleasure to get to know you. I wanted to take a minute to touch base on a couple of things. First of all, I do understand that you have your project topic selection due this evening, and I've had a couple of questions that I thought I would address with everyone. The first question is about, can I use a company that I'm looking at starting in the future, or maybe is just a brand new company that has absolutely no marketing assets at all? And the question is that really doesn't work in this class. This class is about taking an existing company, analyzing what they're doing today and trying to make it better. So with that, you want to make sure that your company is established, they do have a brand, they have a website, they've got some customers, because we're going to be evaluating those things. We're going to be evaluating their web presence, the traffic that they have coming to the sites. You're going to make some recommendations to optimize those things. So all in all, it's best to have a company that needs your help, obviously, but they are established and they do have some creative assets. Secondly, I've had some questions on group size. Ideally, 2 to 3 members are the best for this type of project. I have had a couple of people say, is 4 okay? I will allow that, but I do want you to know the larger the group, the more tendency there is that there's inequality in the workload. So I want to make sure that if you are in a group of 4 or even 2 or 3, that the work is distributed equitably. I also want you to know that as you're working on assignments, don't just divvy up the work and say, you take section 1, I'll take section 2, you do the intro, I'll do. This is supposed to be collaborative, and you don't collaborate when you just hunk things up. That will be very noticeable to me, and it's not something that you would want to do in the workplace either, put together chunks of things that really isn't a group thought. So if you're having a challenge with people, I want to make sure that everyone is participating, and that's not just doing, editing or things like that. That is showing up to meetings, collaborating together. And I will check in on groups periodically to see, what was your part on this assignment and how did you contribute to it? So that's just another note. Happens in every class, every time we have group projects. So the larger the group, the more troublesome it will be, the more I'll be looking to make sure that everybody is contributing equally. Just a couple other things. You will, moving forward, when we're having activities and assignments, they're going to be based on this company that you've selected. So that's really important to note, that you have that lens in mind as you do activities. Like, I know we did segmentation, you did some trend hunting. So moving forward, if you have an activity, it's going to be on your company. With one exception, I am working with the city of St. George to bring some of their needs into our classrooms to give you some learning experience and provide some value back to them. So that said, in the middle of the semester, the activity is not out there yet. I am going to have all of us collectively as a class work on a social media audit for the city of St. George and their properties. So that will be the one exception to where you're kind of weave away from the actual business that you're working on for the semester. So again, super great to have you in class. You're all doing really well. Please stay on top of the content, watch the videos. I know some of them are kind of long, but you know what, I can see whether you're watching or not, how much time you're contributing into that, and that will be reflective of your grade. Just because we're not face to face and you're not showing up to class doesn't mean that learning element isn't really, really important. So if I reach out to you and say, hey, I noticed you're not watching the videos or whatnot, just try to take time in your day to focus on this class like you would if you were face to face and you were getting your attendance points. So that's just so wonderful to have you in class. I hope you're learning a lot. I sure enjoy hearing from you. Again, if you need to reach me, if you are on campus, I know many of you are, I'm usually in my office. I do have office hours posted in Canvas, but a lot of the time you'll just find me on the 3rd floor at 3:30. And also, if you need a different time, feel free to reach out to me via email, and we could set up a Zoom meeting, or we could just communicate via email. So have a wonderful rest of your week. And next week, we're going to get into branding, which is going to be so much fun. And you're going to start to work on your clients' projects. So look forward. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. If I don't talk to you by then, take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.